I'm hoping this will be the start of a series of a few videos. On my 1988 Escort RS Turbo, I have really terrible electric windows. So we're going to have a before view now. I'm hoping this video will lead on to the restoration of the door cards, sagging door cards that we have, the pull handles, and of course the window regulators themselves. So I'm just going to try and do a quick example of how bad the windows actually are. Fingers crossed these actually work. That is not a bad starting point. Down. Up. Bear with me, it says. So clearly this system's working, but it's just inefficient. This is the passenger side. That's even slower going up. I think that's up now. The general condition of the door cards, the material is pretty good. It does want to clean, but be very careful with how you clean it. Because if you use steam on it, you will end up destroying the glue on the back of it and then they'll just come off. We're going to start by taking off the door cards. I haven't done this before myself, so we are purely just investigating. Straight off, they're not the right screws, so they won't be going back in. I've got some nice black stainless steel screws I'll use instead. They'll be much better for the job. Get a screwdriver. There's a big screw. That's stumpy for that one. Stubby, stumpy, whatever you would like to call it. I feel like I started to say at the beginning of the video, we're going to take this off. We're going to try and restore this, give this back its shape. The material is really good. We'll see if we can get some of these bends out of it. If we can't get the bends out, I'm not too fussy, because they are 35 years old already. Take this handle off. Definitely seen better days. I'd say use trim tools so you don't scratch it, but these are very well worn anyway. They are off. Got two in there. One behind the switch. See the screw there? They are massive again. Huge screws. It could be the original, who knows? They are not tight. I will bag these screws up because I can use them as reference for size when I come to put the new ones back in. The way my time goes, that one might be today. Wow, you can see the colour difference on here now. Can't advise doing that, it's actually really sharp. careful not to break this ledger. Oh, trusty little screwdriver. This one I get used in pretty much every one of my videos. You know when you just have a favourite or something. This doesn't actually appear to have been clipped, it's just an alignment. Or it's just very old. Wow, that's some old loom tape. Cabling is very hard. Perfect. Come on, come on, come on. Retouch on the inside now. There's lifts. See 3 clips, 1, 2, 3. It is there, not pushing far enough in. So it should just lift now. It is. You can see the colour difference on the material here. And that reveals that. And look at the damage on the inside here. Yeah, that's all bowed and caved. That's just got a nice big mark on it. Still got a few of the clips. Some more replacements of those before I put it back on. Yeah, that looks as you'd expect for 35, 40 years old. The material sagging here as well. We'll see what we can do with that. So just exploring this window regulator and window mechanism. I can't actually see how to get it out without getting the glass out because the glass appears to be bonded in. So before I go breaking anything, I'm going to see if I can clean up the old grease off here. At the friction point. I'll lube the moving parts where they run along there, the runners, the moving parts here. There's another slide in here as well. I'm going to try and avoid putting it on the edge of the glass because that'll be a nightmare to get off. And every time I walk to the car, I'll be fighting against silicone grease or lithium grease. Lithium grease should be fine. And a high performance silicone lubricant so we can spray the areas I can't get to by hand. First off, I'm going to try and clean off the old crappy stuff so it looks thick and goofy. Try and make a nice smooth frictionless area. So my plan wasn't to actually film any of this side when I do the window regulator, as the other side had gone pretty well. But as I come over here and I just try the switches, I get absolutely nothing. When I did the other side, it works. So it works from the secondary, but not the main. So I just had a look in the door. I love the wiring on this car, it's literally my favourite. So I'm just going to do a fix on that, I think, before we go any further. So I just showed you previously the really bad solder joints on here, which is just made good. Nice bit of loom tape. And what would you know? We have a working window again. And it could have been a really bad connection if it slowed the window down as well. So it's definitely faster than it was earlier on. So the rails I've cleaned up are two which are horizontal, and then the spinning cog which goes past on the back of the motor itself. So I'm hoping a fresh bit of grease on these. Well, this just does massively on the speed the windows go up. I think they already go up better, which is weird because I've actually taken lubrication off. But we'll see where they go. Of course you need to cut it off. Of course it does. Get that. Let's see where the friction runs on that one. Sheesh. Well, tell me you can't see a difference already. I hope this is okay in real though. Every time I do it you can see that more of an improvement. It's a bit of grease. Very well. Wow, well, definitely progress there. So all I've basically done is cleaned it up and re-greased it. I've got a massive improvement. Don't see the need for it to come out the door. be embarrassed at that, would he? We pulled to a drive-through or something. It's much faster going down. And works under not too much strain going back up again. And I think it'll probably just get better with time. So as a quick fix, that is definitely the way to do it.